Hi guys, it's Jasmine 1122 here, and this reading is for the Libras out there for December 16th through the 23rd. And I just would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. If you would like a one question email reading from me, I will have all the details in the description box below. And not only that, please keep in mind that these are general readings and not everything may resonate. Okay, so let's see what's going on for the Libras out there for December 16th through the 23rd. We have the Strength card here. With the Strength card, Libra, you could be in a place where you are finally gaining stability back into yourself. Let's say if you was going through a lot and it kind of took a lot out of you emotionally, physically, spiritually. You're finally getting to a place where you are now using that as a power. You know how when things first happen, it doesn't feel like very empowering at all. And then you start to realize every time you get through something tough, it builds you stronger and stronger and stronger. So you are realizing how to use all those setbacks that you went through and turn it into a strength, which is beautiful. And we have the Ace of Wands here. So by you having this strength, you are feeling more confident to go after your new beginnings. And the universe is saying you're ready, Libra, wherever you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to manifest. You take this wand and you make those practical steps, will help expand it for you, will help to make it happen. In terms of somebody else, Libra, they could be in a space where they're gathering the strength to go after this new beginning that they want with you. Especially if it's been some time and they realize as the more time goes forward, the more time is being wasted. So it's like, you know what? I have to get over my fears of what coulda, woulda, shoulda, and just go after what I want with the Ace of Wands here and make that new beginning happen. We have the Knight of Swords reverse, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So with what I see here, Libra, this person is seeing you living your best life in terms of just loving yourself and appreciating who you are. And in terms of that, the Nine of Pentacles, this is very close to the 10. I feel like you are finally content with being by yourself. You know, because it's kind of rough because Libra rules the 7th house, which is relationships. So you guys may have been in a space where you start to realize how everybody was benefiting off of having you in their life because you're there to bring balance and, you know, harmony and caring about other people. But now you're in a place where it's like, you know what, I'm doing me. Like, whoever I get into a relationship next with is going to have to be a benefit to me. Like, what is the benefit to me having you in my life? And that's kind of hard for some people because some people stay with people that they love, but it's truly not beneficial for them. And I feel like you have learned from that. Like, it's nothing wrong with respecting the best of the best, especially if I put in all this inner work and all this hard work and dedication to better myself. You think I'm just going to give it to just anybody? And I feel like this individual realizes that because you are content. You're not desperate for anybody's attention. You're not lonely to the point that you would settle for somebody who can do bare minimum for you. You're in a place where I'm fine and single and independent. Okay? And you are loving that position because you did that. It's not based off somebody else. You did it. So with this person with the Nine of Swords reversed, they don't want to come in all fast and in a hurry and mess up their chance. It's like, no, I gotta come correct towards this Libra because they also view you as someone who has options. Like, you know, if they don't want to come correct, it's kind of like, okay, like, I'm sure that there will be someone who will have no problem giving me what I asked for. If that's too much for you, and I feel like this is where a lot of people are going to start getting to the point. We are getting to a point where we don't have years and years and years and years to just go down the drain. Like, no, instead of trying to make somebody be who we want, we just can find that. It's that simple. You know, because a lot of times we go through so much trying to make somebody be somebody that they're not, because we love them and not accepting them. Not all the time we love people for who they are. We love the people who they have the potential to be. How many times have we heard that? If only they did this, and only if they did that, and only if that means you're falling in love with potential. That's not who they are. They're not doing any of this. That's not who they are. You're not being with someone who you truly want. You're trying to transform somebody into what you see fit. So let's see what's going on in the clarifiers here. Let's see why this strength card is here. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Devil reversed. So in terms of a person, Libra, with the Seven of Pentacles, whenever I see the Seven of Pentacles, I look at it as something that was already previously built, something that was already worked on. So this could be someone that you already had a connection with or built some type of grounding. And with the Seven of Pentacles in this deck, I love it because it's all green. It's no weeds, you know, or like in this deck, the leaves are turning brown where it's dying. It's more so cutting off what those weeds are, what is killing the garden, which in garden in this case is your guys' relationship, because they don't want to be without you anymore. They don't want to have to feel this pain. They want to end this separation. It's like, listen, like, I mean, I was doing it because I thought it was going to end sooner, but obviously I had to step up because at the end of the day, they recognized their own toxic behavior with the Devil reverse. This person has done reflecting on how they treat people, on the toxicity of themselves. This could have been a person who thought they had it all together. They could do no wrong. But really going back out there into the world, they really start to see themselves more clearly and start to see how they could have treated you in ways that you didn't deserve. And they knew that they could have had even addictions fall into this as well. They could have been heavy drinkers. Maybe they would drink to the point that they're drunk, you know, and then communication is always impaired. That's just an example. But whatever this devil was to them, I felt like they have truly recognized how that has hindered them, their lives, their relationships with other people. So let's see why the Ace of Wands is here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands here, or rods in that deck. And we have the Queen of Swords. They are ready for a new beginning of stability with you. And with this Ten of Pentacles, we see a man and a woman, two people coming together and fusing to make a legacy. They already see you at the 9, man. Like, you already have this almost by yourself, and they see that. So, for them, they have to grow up. They have to also be a benefit to you, as I was saying. It's not just about, you know, they slide right in and you already got the 9 of Pentacles and they think that it's going to be smooth sailing. It's not. They, like I said, they had to grow up, and they have. And the Three of Rods here shows it's a purpose. They don't just make decisions. Also, why the Knight of Swords is in reverse. They think about what they do now. They see a long-term path with you in their life. Why? Because you cut them off. People will be so surprised if you start cutting people off and stop trying to just say over and over and over again. They hear you, and a lot of people don't want to let it go because they don't want to deal with the truth. If they let them go, that they won't come back. So that's why people try to sink their claws into it and rather stay and deal with dysfunction and all this other stuff and then complain that the person is not changing. Why would they change? You're still there. You're still in their face. You know what I mean? Why would I take anybody seriously if they're constantly complaining to me but they won't leave? Like that. Obviously, I'm going to look at what you're doing. Obviously, what I'm doing is not that bad because you're still here, right? So, with this person, because you cut them off, you showed your worth right there. It's like, listen, I don't have all day, I don't have all my years to waste to try to be with somebody who clearly can't get their act together. So, you, single and independent, it helped them reflect on that. Listen, nobody got time for that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to accept your bare minimum. If you want to be with me, then you're going to be with me, and you're going to show that. So let's see why the Nine of Pentacles is here. We have the Four of Cups reversed. And we have the Nine of Swords. Now with this Nine of Swords, they don't like it on the other side, Libra. They don't like it. But guess what? They put themselves there. A lot of times when people start to show a little bit of change, we tend to go overboard, and then we tend to do the same things that got us in the same situation. But I feel like with this person, why they take this so seriously is because you were the Queen of Swords. You didn't have time for it. Somebody else can deal with that. Somebody else can deal with your mediocrity. I'm not doing it. I'd rather be by myself, which clearly you're not doing too bad by yourself. But this person does not like what it feels like on the other side without you being there. And they're willing to fight for it. But the thing is, if they're going to fight for you, that's going to be consistent behavior. And if this person do come back, don't make it just so easy and then all the hard work. They'd be like, oh, well, I don't really have to do that much now. I'm back in. No. Continue with the same energy you have, Libra. And if this person is really serious, they will do what's necessary. So, Libras, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.